Hi guys, how are you? Today's video is going to be a Target haul, and this is not something that I just purchased all in one day. It's been probably like 3 weeks, things that I have been ordering, and it has been through Target.com, and I also went to the store, so it's both things, but I'm going to share them with you. So I have used some of the a couple of the City Mini palettes by Maybelline, and this one is the one by Shayla, and this is very pretty. I have the purple color, this one right here, in my lid, but it's the only color that I actually use from this palette today. But this one is very pigmented and it's very buttery. I like these smaller palettes a lot better than the bigger Maybelline palettes. For some reason I find those a lot more powdery and not as pigmented or as easy to apply and to blend. But these are very nice. This is a pretty one. I like this. I like to use the gold with the purple and the brown. I think it looks very, very pretty. And it also has a very nice black. I'll show you. For those of you that like to wear black, it's very nice. And they're not too powdery. There's not a lot of kickback or, you know, deposits on your cheeks or anything like that. So the price on that palette is $7.49, which to me is a little pricey for such a small palette. But the other one, like the one that had the lemonade one that I really couldn't get it to work and I didn't like at all, I think that one was like $10.99. So I'd rather spend $7.49 for something smaller that is going to work and it's going to give me a beautiful look, and you can create several looks out of this one. So I think this one's very nice. I also purchased a couple of the Wet n Wild palettes. I have one already and I really do like it. I think it does a pretty good job with the colors. This one is, how pretty that is. This one is called Comfort Zone, and it really, even for beginners, it tells you like which one to use of the transition, and you know there's 2 of them, and then the other colors that you can play with to make a look. And I normally don't use a lot of greens in my looks, but these are very pretty. I'll show you a couple of the ones that they have. One is like a dual chrome, and it's kind of looks, I'll show you the one, but it kind of looks bluish, but then it has like a little bit of purple. This one is a really, really pretty palette. Look, you see like those 2 kind of have like a dual chrome, and it's very pretty. It's this one right here and the one next to it. So this palette is very nice, and this palette, the Wet n Wild, it has more shades than the Milani one, and they're $4.69 a piece, which you can't beat that. And this is the other palette, and this one is called Not a Basic Peach, and again it has very pretty shades in there. I love the oranges and the peachy colors, and even this blue one is very pretty. It's like a teal blue, but those are very pretty. They're very buttery and they do apply very nicely. So for $4.69, they are a little powdery on the palette, but they're not too bad once you apply them on your lids, and they do stay on all day. I would recommend that you use an eye primer with them, and I think they work much better with an eye primer, applying them and lasting on the eye also. Now another product that I purchased was, this is number 7, and this one I only found it online. I didn't see it at the store, but this is a highlighter palette, and it does bring a mirror. And usually what I do is I just go around the whole palette. It's what I'm wearing today, and it turns out really pretty. This one is called Shimmer Palette Rose, and they also have one in gold, but I like this one. This one looks softer. The gold one looked like it would probably look a lot prettier on a darker skin tone, but this one looks very nice, and you really don't have to apply a lot You can make it as, I guess, as, you know, as shiny as you want, but to me it's beautiful because it is kind of subtle. It's not banging your face, and I really do enjoy that. And that one was $14.99, but number 7 is a little more expensive. It's on the higher end of the drugstore makeup. It is very nice quality, and they also have really nice skincare, but it is a little more expensive than your Maybelline, L'Oreal, things like that. Even though L'Oreal is getting up there, they're not that inexpensive anymore. Another thing that I tried that Emily Noel is always talking about, and she's saying how she really loves it, and my daughter bought it, and she said that she really does enjoy it a lot. It's a CC cream. It's the Aveno Positively Radiant CC cream, and this is in the shade medium. I don't know if they have any other shades, to tell you the truth. And it's a tinted moisturizer. Now this is perfect for if you're gonna have one of those no makeup days that you really just want a little bit of something on your face. I have it on today. It's very glowy when you put it on, but it looks like a pretty natural glowy. It doesn't look like you're sweaty or oily. It just gives you a nice glow to your skin. But I'm going out later, so I didn't feel like I had enough coverage on my face. So I did use this, and then I'll show you what I used over it. And as you can see, it's, you know, it's very nice and silky. It feels really, really nice on the skin, and it feels moisturizing. And on the palm of my hand doesn't really look glowy, but on your face, it really does look glowy. Not ridiculously glowy. I mean, I would still just wear it on its own, but it does look glowy. Now, I use it when I want a little more coverage with the Laura Geller powder foundation. I don't know if any of you have ever tried this. Laura Geller really doesn't get a lot of attention on YouTube, but she has some really, really pretty and nice makeup. This is a powder foundation. This is in the shade medium, and this looks beautiful. I mean, you can just wear it as your foundation. I mean, you can just not put anything, you know, just put like your skincare and then wear this. Usually what I do is I'll use my skincare, I'll put a primer on, then I use my concealer under my eyes, and if I feel that I need it anywhere else, but really just basically under my eyes and here in the corner of my nose. And then with a big powder brush, I just go all over my face with this, and it turns out really beautiful. It gives you really nice coverage. It never looks cakey, stays on all day. You don't get greasy and oily. This is beautiful. It's a really beautiful product. She has beautiful blushes, baked blushes. I have quite a few of them. And her website has a lot of sales. Right now, I think they're having either a 30 or 50% off sale. So, but this is a good one. I've had this for a while, and I use it quite often. I also purchased, to try it out, the Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage Foundation, and this is matte. And this is in the color 210, which is sand beige. And I've only used it a couple of times. I really haven't made up my mind how I feel about this foundation. It gives you coverage, but to me, I don't know, I have to use it a couple more times before I say yay or nay. As you can see, you know, it does give you coverage. It does stay on, but I don't know, I think it wears off on me quicker than other foundations. Maybe it's the primer that I wore with it, I don't know. Because when I'm testing out a foundation, I use I just go and grab a primer. I don't sit there and try to match, well, this foundation will work better with this powder. If I have to work really hard to use a product, then I don't want it. I want my foundations to work with whatever primer I have or whatever powder I need to use. So when you first put it on, it does look matte, but it doesn't look cakey matte. It doesn't look like you have a mask on your face. Some matte foundations give you this super dry look on your face. This does not do that. The only problem that I have with this is that I feel like it doesn't stay on my face long enough, but I have to try it a couple more times and I'll come back and give you guys a full review on this. It is a nice shade. It does give me nice coverage. This is the first time I've ever tried, I think, a Revlon foundation. I really don't get too many Revlon products, and I don't know. I do like their lipsticks. I think Revlon has amazing lipsticks, and they're very affordable. And the price on this one was, let me see, Revlon Color Stay, $9.99. It's supposed to be a 24-hour foundation, which you would think it would stay on your face for at least 10 hours, 12 hours, if it's supposed to stay on your face for 24. But I'm going to try it a couple more times and then I'll do a review on it. Then the other thing that I repurchased was the CoverGirl lid lockup, and this is a eyeshadow primer, and this is really nice. I really enjoy this. This is really colorless once you rub it on your eyes. And I mean, it looks like a little creamy, but I really don't see it on my lids once I rub it in. But it does leave like a tacky feel, so that, you know, your shadows really lock in your eyes, on your eyelids. So I really enjoy this. This is very inexpensive. This is, let me see. I wrote everything down so I wouldn't forget the price. CoverGirl, $7.99. So this is a nice one if you guys are looking for a good eye primer. This one or the Milani one. The Milani one I think is like $5.99, and that one is really amazing also. So either one of these drugstore, those are the only two drugstore primers I think that I have tried. I do have the Ulta and the Makeup Revolution. Do I have the Makeup Revolution? No, I think what I have is the concealer. But I do have the Ulta one, and that one's a nice one also. She even has one, well, Ulta even has one that has a little bit of a shade, like a pink shade, that is nice. Because sometimes if you put a little bit of color on your eyes, that whatever color you put on top, it's going to look a little more vibrant. So now I have some lip colors, and these are from Neutrogena, and these are the Moisture Smooth Color Sticks. And these are so comfortable. This one is Fresh Papaya. And these are like a balm with pigment. When your lips feel dry, this feels so good on your lips. And it lasts on your lips about as long as, you know, a balm or a lip gloss. It's not, you know, it's not something you're not gonna have to reapply. But they're definitely very, very pretty. So the orangey one, the peachy one is Fresh Papaya. And the other one is Wineberry, which is a little darker. And it's more, as you can see, more of a pink berry color. So these are very nice. And then I also have a couple of them from Revlon. And this one is the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is the Revlon Ultra HD Lip Gel. I have another shade that I've had for a while, but I couldn't find it. And this shade is in Vineyard, and they're $7.99. Did I tell you how much the Milani ones, Neutrogena, they're $7.99 also. This is really pretty. This is also very moisturizing, and this will last a little more on your lips than the Neutrogena ones. It's also very moisturizing on your lips. It is not dry. As you can see, it does have a little bit of shine to it, and it's very, very comfy. It doesn't even feel like you have anything on your lips. I really do enjoy this formula. And this is the way the packaging looks, which is very pretty, and you just twist up. So I really do enjoy this lipstick. And then the other Revlon one, this one is the Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Creme. Now this one, when you put it on, you do feel a little bit of that peppermint. I wouldn't even call it a tingle because it's very, very soft. I don't think it does any kind of plumping, but it's very comfortable. And I do have a couple of other shades also that I really do enjoy. And it's this one right here. it does stay on your lips for a while, like a normal lipstick would. And it smells a little bit like the peppermint, but not strong. If you are sensitive to scents, this is not going to bother you. But it does feel nice on your lips. It kind of, and it's not really tingling. It's more like a cooling sensation that you have on your lips. And these are $6.99. So I really do enjoy that. On one of my monthly favorite videos, I told you guys how much I enjoy this Dove exfoliating body, what is it called? Body polish. And this is the second one that I've used. The other one that I used was the one that was with a crushed macadamia and rice milk. This one is pomegranate seeds and shea butter. They smell amazing. This is an everyday, I haven't used this, you can see it's new. This is an everyday scrub that you can use. This smells really, really good. Oh my gosh, it smells really divine. But it's very gentle. Like when we went to the beach, I used sunscreen quite a bit, but for some reason, only like one shoulder peeled. And it wasn't like a bad peel, it was like but you can tell my skin was peeling, but there's just this one shoulder. Okay, I used this for like 3 days and it really wasn't helping with, you know, the peeling. So I used this. This is by Soap and Glory, and this is called Flake Away. And this stuff is amazing. It's got shea butter, sugar, and apricot seed. This smells amazing. Oh my gosh, look at that. And it's kind of like, I don't want to say oily. The other one is more creamy. This one is more like, it's got oils in it. This is a serious scrubbing, or whatever you want to call it. This will remove any dry spots that you have. I used this one time and I got rid of all the flakiness I had on my shoulder. This stuff is amazing. So I use this like once a week, especially like on my elbows, you know, my shoulders, my legs, my feet. I use this. And then I use this like 3 to 4 times a week because this is very gentle. You can use it every day. You really, you know, it does have the little seeds in there, but it's nowhere near the other one. So this one is, the Dove is $5.99. And the shea butter is on sale right now at Target for $11.90, but the regular price is $13.99. But this will last you a long time. You really don't use, the other one I had, it probably lasted like 5 months because I don't use it, you know, that often. So it will last a long time, but you'll really enjoy it. It's worth the money. So this is all the products that I had to share with you today that I purchased at Target in the last couple of weeks. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will list everything in the information box in case you're interested in any other products with their price. And, you know, so you can look it up yourself. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys.